What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Capricorn sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of December 22nd and January 19th, then you are a Capricorn sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the month ahead for the month of October. Can't believe October's already here. Time is flying. Oh my goodness. Happy autumn to all of you. And this reading is designed to give you the leg up on October and help you to make it the best month possible. I am going to be doing something a little bit differently here today. I changed the spread up again. I've been, tinkering with different month ahead readings, so let me know in the comment section how you like this one, or if you like the old ones, let me know. Okay. One thing I want to say before we get any further is that this is a general reading for a large group of people. Not everything is meant to resonate with everybody. Okay, so take what works for you, discard the rest. But if you would like a personal reading where I tap into your specific energy, then you can head on over to my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. All right, today we're going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot, the Mortem Oraculum, and the Untamed Truth Oracle, which is off screen right now. We'll get into that in a minute. So without further ado, let's get right on into it, and we're going to look at this first card here, which represents what energy Capricorn sun signs are moving away from this October. What you're moving away from this October. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Alright, so when I see the Eight of Swords, I see these swords as representative of the ego, of the thoughts that you have. And you see that this woman here is bound and imprisoned by her thoughts, okay? And so we can look at this as, our ego minds feeding us negativity, feeding us lies, like you're not good enough, you don't have enough money, you need to wait before you can do this thing. Our ego minds are self-sabotaging. I don't have to tell you that, you know that, okay? And the feeling I'm getting from this card is that in the recent past, maybe the last few weeks, maybe the last month or 2 months, that this has been kind of maybe a theme with a lot of you, that you've felt maybe you haven't even realized it. Actually, to be honest, most people don't realize they're in the midst of the Eight of Swords energy. They just accept it for what it is. And they say, oh, my situation's not good. You've created your situation by your own thoughts. And if you can create your situation with your thoughts, you can create a different situation by controlling what thoughts that you have. And I think that's where we're going to be heading towards this October. I feel as though you're going to be coming out of this phase. I think you're going to be removing and releasing some blockages that you've set up for yourself through your ego mind. So this is a very positive card. This is a card of empowerment, of realizing your potential is not limited. I think this is the card of realizing that yes, you may be in a prison cell, but you're bound by cloth, okay, and your bars are very sharp, so you could easily get out of this. Okay, that's kind of the metaphor, is this woman here can easily get out of this by just shifting her thoughts. That's all it takes. Just by rubbing her constraints against the sword, just by switching your thoughts, you can create a whole different reality. And this is a good card because it signals what you're moving away from. And I think if you're moving away from this, then you've learned some lessons and you've allowed yourself to grow. So this is a very positive thing here. All right, this card here represents what energy or what you're moving towards. This is away from, this is towards this October. And we've got a very phallic Ace of Wands. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because the Ace of Wands is about creation. It's about putting energy into something new, some new creation. And that's probably why this image is kind of phallic. But it looks as though that October is going to bring an opportunity to start something new, to put energy into a new direction. And this is probably a direct result of you coming out of that Eight of Swords energy, of you removing the constraints that you've created for yourself and realizing that you have more potential than you ever imagined. And now it's about putting energy into that potential and seeing what can come out of it. And so October seems to be a month where a lot of you are going to put your energy into something new. This could be a new hobby, a new job, a new living situation, a new something. Maybe you just go on a trip and you go see someplace new. Whatever it is, it's going to take action on your part, but you guys are Capricorns. You're not shy about action. Okay, so this looks like a great month. Okay, I would tell you if things weren't looking great this month, but things do seem great for Capricorns. It seems like you're going to be leaving some negative energy and you're going to be moving towards positive energy, and there's nothing better than that. Okay, nothing. Is there anything else I want to say about this? I love the crystal here. Look, it looks just like this one I'm holding in my hand. It's like the exact same. Hold on. That is the exact same crystal, dude. Wait, I gotta turn it the right direction. There, right there, right? Look at that. I know, like that. Oh, maybe that's the Lemurian. I don't know. This is a Lemurian seed crystal. I don't know why I'm showing you this. I just love it so much. I hold this during every tarot reading. You guys probably don't see because it's in my hand. But I love this Lemurian crystal. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on over to this middle card. And this middle card represents the biggest challenge my Capricorn friends are likely to experience this month of October. And we've got a wolf with instinct. Now I've messed all my cards up. Alright, give me a moment to go into this card. Aha. Okay, I think the biggest challenge, Capricorn friends, is going to be fighting against your natural instinct. Now, when I'm saying instinct in this instance, I'm not talking about your actual intuition. I'm talking about your patterns of learned behavior. So let's say, I'm trying to think of an example. Let's say every time you go down to the local supermarket, you have to wait in line, okay? And you wait in line for 20 minutes. So now every time you go to the supermarket, you're going to be hesitant about waiting in line. You may only choose 15 items so you can go in the quick line, or you may avoid that store altogether. But you're going to make changes, right? You're going to make changes based on your learned behavior. That was a bad example, but I think you get the picture, okay? So what this card is telling me is that you're going to have to fight against your learned behavior this month, right? As you're coming out of this Eight of Swords, it's not instant. You still have all these beliefs that you've been holding on to for your whole life. And though some of them may be shedding in October, you're still going to feel them. There's still going to be a part of you. There's still going to be your natural reaction. Your natural reaction is going to fall back on these belief systems that aren't serving you. And I think that's going to be your biggest challenge as you're trying to move towards something new. I think getting rid of that old instinctual behavior is going to be your biggest challenge. So let's say, just for instance, let's say you're trying to move towards a new diet, and that's what this represents, is a new diet, okay? Just a bad example, but I think some of these swords are going to stay. So you're going to go to a restaurant and you're going to see all these ice creams. And you're going to be like, okay, just this one time. You're going to fall back on that instinct to order ice cream. Or you're going to fall back on that instinct to have a snack at midnight before bed. Or you're going to fall back on that instinct to eat some chocolate after lunch, right? And changing a diet to something that takes a lot of time. It's not like an overnight thing. If you try to do it overnight, you're going to fall back because you're going to fall back on those learned instincts. It's something that takes time, and I think that's what you're going to find in October, is that this change, this transition, this removing of blockages, of limitations, takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. You're going to have to fight against these instinctual behavioral patterns that have gotten you to this point. So it's not easy. Healing's not who said healing was easy? I didn't. So it's not easy, Capricorn friends, but you can do it, and it's an adventure, and it's also a marathon. So don't try to sprint through the first couple miles. Okay, I've done that before. It doesn't work. All right, so let's board wipe, and we're gonna head on over to the Untamed Truth Oracle. And we're gonna ask the Untamed Truth Oracle what message it has for my Capricorn Sun sign friends this October. What message for Capricorn Sun signs this October? Well, that's a lot of darkness. The unknown. Do, do, do. The feeling I'm getting from this is that October is going to feel like stepping into the unknown, Capricorn friends. Like I said, it seems like you're going to be trying to do away with the energy of the past and move into something new. And something new is unknown. The Ace of Wands is unknown. You don't know how it's going to end. You don't know where you're going to go or how you're going to get there, or what's going to happen along the way, or who's going to help you, who's going to hinder you. You don't know. And that can be scary. That can be intimidating. But I think this card is saying that, the unknown is exciting. The unknown is our reason for living. If we knew everything, why would we incarnate into bodies in order to come to Earth to learn stuff? The unknown is our reason for existence. This is why the universe is expanding, is to figure out what's in the unknown. And then once it figures out what's in the unknown, there's another unknown past it. And it keeps going and going and going. There's always going to be unknowns. And if you're going to, if your first instinct is a fear trigger, then you're going to be fearful of the unknown, and you're not going to venture into it. You're going to stay stuck and stagnant and stuck in place and static and all the other S words that signify non-movement. So don't be fearful of the unknown this month. Step into it bravely, knowing that the universe is going to have your back. Nothing adverse is going to happen that you can't handle. Trust that. And trust that this month. And it's scary. I understand. But it's not. Okay, but it's not. Okay, so that is the reading for my Capricorn friends. I hope you got something out of that. And again, I want to state that this is a general reading. Not everything's supposed to apply. Okay, and again, I want to say if you want a reading with me, you can check out my readings at lightofriga.com. Link in the description box below. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, the commenting, everything that you do on this channel. All the interaction is greatly appreciated. That's really my only compensation for doing these videos, so I really do appreciate all your love and support that you send my way. So thank you for that. And I think that's it. I want to wish you love and light, Capricorn friends. I want to wish you a happy October. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting.